Hi guys, my name is Trinity, and if you are here, you must be here to talk about books, because that's why I'm here, to talk about some books. Now, let me start this video by saying my doggy is sleeping behind me, and he is snoring like a freight train, so I am sorry if you can hear that. But today's video, I'm going to be talking about the lowest rated books on my TBR, and should I read them? Are they worth it? Have you guys read them? Comment and let me know, because I really want to know if I should keep these books on my TBR, if they're worth it, because you know it's the lowest rated books in my TBR. So we need to know these things. Okay, so the lowest rated book on my TBR is The Alchemist's Daughter by Catherine McMahon. Now, I've talked about this book before. It's come up on my TBR 10 before. This has a very Frankenstein-esque feel to the synopsis anyways, because I haven't read the book, but I've put it off, and I don't know why. I mean, I still want to read it. I really want to read it. It keeps getting pushed back on my TBR. I keep not picking it up. I think it has something to do with the rating. So if you guys have read this and liked it, let me know. If you guys know somebody who's read it and liked it, let me know, because I haven't heard much about it, and that's probably why I'm not picking it up currently, but it still sounds really intriguing to me. So the next lowest rated book on my TBR is Blood of the Four, which comes in at a 3.32. Now, this is a fantasy novel written by Christopher Golden and Tim Levin, which is why I picked it up, because I really like Christopher Golden as a horror author and Tim Levin as a sci-fi horror author. However, I've never read anything that they've written together, and this is fantasy. So I'm very intrigued, very intrigued, but I don't know exactly what to expect from it. I have not come across anybody who's actually read it that, you know, is on BookTube or Twitter or the bloggers that I talk to, Discord. Nobody I know has read this book, but it's very intriguing to me because it's two authors that I do enjoy, and I'm sorry, my allergies are starting to act up, but I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued enough by the authors themselves to give it a go, but I really want to know if anybody's read it. Does anybody have opinions on it? Because I'd be interested to hear them. House of Velvet and Glass. It comes in at a 3.34, and lot. This is a lot of book. So I don't know, again, anybody who has read it by Catherine Howe, and I've liked Catherine Howe's writing in the past, but this book has so many just elements. Let's just say that. There's so many elements. And I have a feeling that it's low rated because you get lost in the elements of the story. That's my guess. I can't think of anything else that would give this book such a low rating. But if you've read it, let me know. Did you like it? It's historical fiction based on the Titanic, but also kind of gypsy magic. So yeah. One that I will be reading very soon, because it's going to be in my Is Alcrate Worth It reading a vlog. That would be Witches Steeped in Gold, coming in at a 3.42. I was shocked to see that this had such a low rating, because from what I understand of the hype that was surrounding it when it was released, this was going to be great. A lot of people who read arcs of it said, oh my gosh, it's fantastic. I've been pumped for it because of the synopsis, with it being Jamaican folklore, two witches who are rivals coming together to take on the big bad. It sounds like it's going to be really good. I guess I'll know pretty soon, but have you guys read Witches Steeped in Gold? Was it on your most anticipated releases? It was on my most anticipated releases of 2021. So I would really like to hear other people's opinions. If they liked it, if they didn't like it, how did you feel about it? Oh, one that kind of hurts my heart, 3.46, The Midnight Witch. I love Paula Braxton's writing. It's so good, so good. And it's one of those that super atmospheric. She is character driven, so if you like character driven stories, you might like it. But her writing is just really pretty. Like, it's one of those that you look at and you go, I can't even put words together like that. So kudos to you, lady. You can do it. But I probably will read this one because I really just like Paula Braxton's writing, and I liked The Witch's Daughter. I thought it was really good. So it's probably not going to go anywhere on my TBR, even if you tell me you hate it, because I really like Paula Braxton's writing. And so, yeah, I mean, go ahead and give me your thoughts and opinions on it, because I want thoughts and opinions on all of these books. These are books that I've left sitting on my TBR for a long time, so I'm really trying to get you guys to talk me into reading them. Okay, the next book is The Scarlet Gospel. It's coming in at a 3.48. Now, this is a book that was sent to me as a, it's not an ARC, but when it first released, it got sent to me, and it's not really one that sounds like it's gonna be up my alley, but it's still on my shelves, and I haven't read it yet. And Clive Barker is good at the horrors, and I like horrors, but I kind of have forgotten what this book is about. If you guys have read it, let me know. Let me know what you thought about it. Did you like the writing? Did you not? Why is the Clive Barker book rated so low? Let me know. The next one was another one of my most anticipated reads of 2021, and that would be Persephone Station. And it comes in at a 3.5, which is not bad. It's just not great. And so I have a feeling a lot of people think this book is good. It's just not great. And they're probably happy that they read it, but it's not a favorite. 3.5 is not horrible. But I really liked that they compared it to The Mandalorian, but then I heard quite a few people say, no. Don't let the Mandalorian tagline sway you. So I've kind of put off reading it for that reason, because I don't like it when marketing says it's the next Game of Thrones, and then obviously it's not the next Game of Thrones, you know? And so let me know. Have you read Persephone Station? Did you like it? Was it good? Was it great? Did you just think it was okay? What were your thoughts on it? Next would be A Demon in Silver. This is a young adult series, and I've had it in my Audible for quite some time. It's one of the free reads. However, I keep seeing such mixed reviews on it. 3.5 again. So I have a feeling that this might just be first book in a series. It's got a 3.5 because it's good, it's not great, or it's a young adult and there's young adult flaws. But it looks like it's going to be good. It sounds like it's going to be good. My dog had opinions there. I just haven't read it yet, and I haven't heard anybody talk about it. So if you've read A Demon in Silver, let me know what your opinions are. Let me know if you hated it. Let me know if you loved it. Let me know if it was just okay, because 3.5, like I said, it's not a bad rating. It's just not great. So if there's something about it that's making people say that, I'd like to know what it is. The next one would be The Magicians. I have not read it. Okay, so I'm a huge fan of the show. I really like the show. but I know the show and the book are a lot different. And I kind of put off reading it because of that. Like, I really like the show, and I don't want to ruin the show. So yeah, like I want to like, I could like them separately. I'm highly capable of that. I like the movie Aragon and I like the book Aragon. I didn't need to make them into the same entity. I was not, I mean, I know the stories are similar. They're not the same, but the adaptation to me was so far off base that it's just a different thing. And so I know that I can separate them, but I've heard that the books kind of suck. So let me know your opinion. Have you read The Magicians yet? Is this something that you want to read? Like, help talk me into it if you like it, because it's gonna sit on my shelves until I decide I'm gonna give it a go, because I mean, man. So this next one just happened to be sitting right next to me. This is a Pop Sugar book for me, so it's likely to get read, but if you guys have read it, I'd really like to know what your opinions are, because when I looked at the reviews for it on Goodreads, they were quite good. Looking at it now, it's coming in at a 3.58, and that is Roses and Rot by Kat Howard. Kat Howard wrote An Unkindness of Magicians, which has been very well received, so I picked this one up because I needed to fill the artist slot in my Pop Sugar challenge, but it still sounds good. I still think it sounds good. It's blurbed by Neil Gaiman, which, I mean, doesn't bode well for me, but could still be very, very good. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Have you read it? Does it sound good to you? Do you like Kat Howard? Okay, that is my 10 lowest rated books in my TBR. I did do a highest rated books in my TBR. If you are interested in checking out that video, I will link it down below. Like, subscribe, do all the fun things, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!